everybody. Okay, I'm gonna talk about a movie I saw about a month ago, but there's an interesting tie-in I didn't find out until 5 minutes ago. Okay, so the film is Undercover Bridesmaid, and it was made in 2012. Now, you might say, okay, typical wedding movie, you know, and you'd be right. However, there's a twist here. Well, uh, it has some stars in the movie and some up and coming people. Okay. The one I'm gonna tell you the main characters, and then I'm gonna focus on one, and you'll see why. Okay. It stars Brooke Burns as Tanya, the undercover bridesmaid, and Gregory Harrison, who you probably know from well, he's done a lot of things, but most notably now he's on General Hospital. And Justin Baldoni plays Jake, Tanya's love interest. However, she doesn't want a love interest, but I'll go into that in a minute. And there's a lot of other newer characters because the point is, okay, this girl, very young girl, like maybe 21 if that, she supposedly has money, and her father, Gregory Harrison, hires this company to protect her because he's worried that someone's going to try to do something to her at her wedding for their money. Okay. And that happens, but it takes a while. And at first, she doesn't want anybody watching her during the wedding because she doesn't want to look like she has a security detail behind her all the time. So that's how she's convinced to hire this woman in her company because she's a woman, she'll blend right in with the bridal party, and so you go. Okay, the twist is, and she's played by Brooke Burns, by the way, who I'm pretty sure she was a model before. And I know her because she hosted The Chase, a game show that had a smart person um, chasing or playing against these lay people, and the object was to win so you could win a lot of money, right? Okay, so the twist in the movie is she doesn't like weddings at all because she was left at the altar by her former fiance, and she's never totally gotten over that. Um, so that's why she has an aversion towards weddings. Okay, Justin Baldoni. I'm getting to him. The reason why he's pivotal is he's her love interest, but like I said, she's completely opposed to it at first. And by the way, whoever in the audience, he's hot, okay? So, yeah. Okay. But here's another level to it. He's a filmmaker and a director. Why would I mention he's a director, would you ask? Well, he directed a little film called 5 Feet Apart. And I know you guys have watched this video when I did it a while ago because I raved about the movie. It was so good. I know I did because I was like, wow, this movie is probably one of the best movies I've seen in a while. And that's saying a lot because due to 2020 and COVID, I watched a lot of stuff because like everyone else, I was trapped in my house and I watched everything that any streaming service had. And this movie was one of the greatest I've seen in a long time. Because although I'm not a teenager, I can relate to the characters and the struggles they faced, and they did it with humility and heart, and you felt romance in there, and you're pulling for them to win or to end up together. So I have a strong belief that for an audience member or an audience to get this attached to anything takes good writing and directing, and the whole thing has to mesh. So that's why I mentioned him. Okay, but getting back to the movie that I'm talking about here. The reason why it's a winding road is because they're trying to, of course, protect the bride, but then find out who's trying to, um, hurt her. Okay, so she keeps a list kind of suspects, but she gets it right, but it takes a long time because once again, I think there has to be a formula for this. It's the girl that you don't suspect because she seems like so nice, but she is jealous of Daisy, that's the character's name, and her money. She thinks that she should have her money. And also, she's jealous because she thinks that she took Chip, her fiance, but she didn't. But she thinks that. So, jealousy is the root for possible unaliving here. But the reason why I say it takes the whole movie is because she's in the wedding party, and supposedly Daisy's best friend, so no one would suspect her. But she had to have a bomb explode. Um, she had that, and if Tanya, the character, wasn't paying that much attention, she would have been dead. So, but this it's a good movie because it blends, I think, of course, the romance and the intrigue and everything, and you get your happy ending, but it's not like cliche. Most of the time, it's cliche, and it's not that in this movie. So I enjoyed it. If you're into romance with a bit of mystery, check this one out. And if you like a good movie, check out 5 Feet Apart, directed by Justin Baldoni.